Alright, what's up fellas? Today I thought I'd record the process of me creating these builds instead of doing a time-lapse or tutorial. That way you can see what I do and the decisions I make. In this video I'll be creating another 4 boat rack designs, so let's start now. Alright, so for the first design I was thinking of doing a beach house with a boat rack on the back of it. So I found this nice spot that looks pretty beachy to me. I know it's on an island, but we can change it up a bit, so let's start. First I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming and just make this look a little bit more natural. Even though it is natural, it just doesn't look very natural. I'm just placing this sand just to have a more gradual incline into the ocean. I'm just using World Edit to speed stuff up. Alright, that's good enough to me. This probably won't be seen in the final picture anyway, but I just like to do it just to get more of an understanding of the area. Alright, so now let's start on the land up here where the house is going to be situated. Alright, now that that's flattened off, let's start creating the house. I'm not actually going to create all of it because it's not going to be seen. I'm mainly just going to focus on this back wall. Might actually make this a little bit wider, like so, and bring this up a bit because it's actually going to be slightly elevated, like this. Okay, and we can put in some stairs going down here or something. I'll probably change that later. Okay, now let's start creating the wall. I'm going with a spruce and birch theme for this, just to make it look a little bit more like a beach house. So let's offset the doorway a bit so we have heaps of room for the actual boat rack, which will go here on the wall. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but yeah. So let's start on the roof. Thinking of doing something a little bit unique. Yeah, no, that definitely looks a bit strange. So let's change this up a bit. Let's make it more of an incline. Actually, screw it. Let's just use stairs. Good old-fashioned stairs, you know. So let's chuck some stairs starting here. And then we'll replace that with birch later, but that can just be the outline of the roof. Again, this roof probably won't be seen that well because it's just going to be a zoomed in picture like this. Maybe even a bit closer. Oh, it might be seen a bit, so we'll put some real effort into the roof later. Just want to get the foundations set so I know what I'm working with. Okay, that's looking alright so far. So I'm planning on having some kind of design here for the boat rack. Probably from there to there, or maybe here. And we'll make it a 2-story one. Like that, maybe put some trapdoors there, and then put some slabs on the top. Just like that. Alright, I think I actually want to make this deck a little bit larger. Maybe out to here. And we'll have the stairs on this side so it's not in the way of the... Oh, actually it'll add more detail to the actual photo. So we'll put the staircase here. Maybe even change that to slabs. Just like that. Okay. Alright, let's get a bit of a fence around this. This might actually take up a bit of the view, but we can always take the picture from up here. Okay, let's grab ourselves a spruce door and also trapdoor. And let's add a little bit extra detail to this here. I usually like to inset the doors like this just to add a little bit more depth, and then I pretty much just go around with stairs and detail the walls just to make it less flat. Let's add some detail up here. We might even throw in some windows. It's a little bit too much. Yeah, we can do it like that. Okay. Let's chuck in some trapdoors like this, just to add a little bit extra detail maybe. And there we go, that's looking pretty interesting now. Alright, let's sort this roof out, because this looks a bit weird with the corner here. Maybe we can chuck a spruce trapdoor in here just to cover it up. And maybe make this stick out one more block. Get rid of that. Okay, that's looking a little bit more like a roof now. Let's get some birch planks and some slabs and fix up the top of the roof. Alright, because we have a window now, we have to make a room up here. Alright, we can chuck in a bit of decoration up here, just maybe some chests, a crafting table, and some bookcases, just to make it look more like an attic. Yep, that should be fine. Okay, let's seal this off. See how it looks? Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Can't even see any of the stuff I just built, but oh well, it's there. Okay, let's fix up this deck thing here. Add in some supports for it. Maybe even change this part to birch to go with the birch theme. Now I think that's too much birch. I think we might leave it as spruce for now. Alright, let's maybe see how this will look with some birch in there. Maybe leave this top as spruce. We'll chuck in some trapdoors for the boats to sit on. Maybe like that. We'll get some spruce or birch. Let's go with dark oak. Okay, actually gotta remove that before we do it. So let's place it down like that. Chuck in the trapdoors. Another one. And I don't actually like how that is on the ground, so I think I'm gonna raise it up. One more. So that it's like this instead. So I think that'll look better. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. There's not a lot of contrast though between the boat rack and the wall, so I think I might change something. Might change these 3 blocks to something else. Let's try some stripped birch wood. Let's see how that'll look. Okay, that looks nice. Maybe let's try some stairs in there with the wood on the sides like this. Now I'm thinking I want to make it a little bit smaller and then actually have the boats tucked into these stairs like this. It looks a little too blocky now. Okay, I think I might just put it back to how it was. Okay, maybe let's try it with these the other way. Yes, I think that's the look I like. Just trying some other things, but yeah, I think I'm sold on this look right here. That looks pretty nice to me. Okay, let's add a little extra detail. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. So the photo would probably be like that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think I want to put a chest here just for some detail. Alright, that's the first one done. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next one's going to be pretty similar in that it's attached to a house, but this time it's going to be underneath. So I'm actually going to widen this house out a bit just to give me some extra room here, and we'll tuck in some little boats in here. So I'm here at my swamp village creation with extra builds and writs as well, and I'm just going to work on this house here instead of having to create a whole new house. So what I'm going to do is use world edit, select this half of the house, and then we can just cut, move out, let's go 2 blocks. Yeah, I think that'll be wide enough for me. So let's actually move this walkway over. Okay, so this area here is what I'm going to work with. I might have to modify it a bit to allow 2 boats to fit in. So what I'm going to do is change this part to stairs, just so I have some more room. Okay, let's put these trapdoors here. Again, I don't like it being on the bottom, but I think it might fit for this build. So let's just see how it looks. So that's a good start, but I think I want it to have that tucked in look that I was going to do with the previous build, and have it like this instead. Let's change that back to 4 blocks because we don't need the stairs now. It's looking alright, but I think I might change these to spruce stairs. Okay, that looks alright, but I think my vision was actually having it inset in here, so the boats would actually be in this wall. So let's bring it all in by 1 and do the same thing here and see how it looks. Okay, now we can put these stairs back, and yeah, I really like the look of that. That's looking good. So let's separate that bottom from here, and maybe see how trapdoors look on the bottom. It's looking okay now. I want to chuck a lantern in here. Maybe let's put some logs here, in there. I just had an idea. Let's use a fireplace. Let's see how that sits. I think I really like the look of that though, so I think I'm going to lower the water down by 1 block. Alright, that should be enough for the water going, so let's set this as water. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This is looking pretty nice. Let's add some more water in here. Get rid of these blocks. Change this up like that. Let's make this a little bit longer. Okay, let's put some supports in. Alright, that looks like it's done to me. It's looking pretty nice. So let's go to the next one. Alright, so for my next 2 designs, I'm thinking of doing something more like the original designs, how they're just kind of freestanding, like their own build. So I found a nice spot here in a birch forest. Probably going to build it right here, so let's quickly change this up to grass. Alright, now let's just play around with some different designs, and we'll see what looks good. liking the way this is going so far. Oops, oh no. Okay, I'll have to get rid of them for now. Yeah, this is looking nice. So let's change this. We'll add some stairs. Alright, let's just see how it looks with the boats in, so I can get the full understanding. Alright, that looks pretty nice. I don't like this back here though, so let's change that. I don't like the way that looks. I need to figure out some way for the top. I think it being flat, yeah, I like the look of that. That looks nice. Let's chuck in ground here and maybe get a pathway. Let's do a grass path. And yeah, that's looking pretty nice to me. I think that's done. So let's go on to the final design. Okay, so for the last one, I'm thinking of doing more of a kayak design. I found this nice spot, which is actually pretty close to the other one. It's just on the other side of the lake here. So I've got an idea in my mind of what I want this one to look like. So I'm just going to build it out. So that's kind of the look I'm going for, although I think it's a bit too big. Yeah, I think I might shrink it down to just 2 blocks wide and long instead of 3. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's looking alright. I'm liking the way that this is looking. Let's change these parts to full blocks like that, so it looks like it's more supported on the sides. We'll just do the same on the back here. Maybe get some trapdoors on the top. It needs a little extra though. Maybe let's put a lantern on somewhere. Maybe here and here. Let's see how that looks. A little bit strange. Maybe here. Yeah, I think that looks nice like that. I think it needs a pathway around it though. Let's do another grass path. So I think I might actually bring this sand out by 1. Like that. Change this to grass. Let's get a nice grass path going around it. Can't get one in there, but that's alright. Let's make it a bit wider at some points. Make it a little bit more of a natural looking path. And then let's bring the pathway off in the distance like this. Alright, I think that's done. That's looking pretty good. Alright, so please let me know what you guys thought of this kind of video. If you guys really enjoyed this, then I'll do more in the future for bigger builds, builds that'll take a longer time and stuff. It's just hard to do because I have so much background noise. I can only record right now because I'm off work early. Don't really have much background noise. So, alright, well thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.